Go see the doctor.
There goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood.
Big hugs from the movie Three Strikes and what have you. All that Crip in the blood, and y'all need to just chill, come together, and all y'all kids, stay at school, do your thing, keep it real. We're chilling right here on South Central's finest. Peace.
Now I'm a speaker point, give it to you when you want it. Back up in you with the Bombay as a flaunt. Now everybody know about this street. It's about a 20-minute trek from Pico to Century. And if you don't know about Crenshaw, then you're tweaking. Talking about the ab where they dip every weekend. We got glossy riders, hardcore dude-diets, giving it up from east to the west siders. And if you're from out of town, fool, that's what you're facing. We got cars posted up at every gas station. The cross street Manchester might irk you. Wear the wrong colors and you got it rally burgers. Low riders from every hood, gas burning. Got the kind of smokes turned into cross burning. Player haters rolling bundles, but I don't trip. Cause LA be the city with the bomb street. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it. So I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we roll in Los Angeles. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it. So I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we roll in Los Angeles. Extra, extra, read all about it. It's Sunday's Crenshaw car wash is too crowded. Now everybody act like this, the bomb part. When I'm hearing bullets spark across the hurt part. Black pride on the corner of Slauson with a bunch of shirts saying we love Tupac on the front. These freaks, they be looking at me, but I ain't staring. I don't want you with your SWAT meet down at Karen. With your business hanging out your front, I can handle it. So I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we roll in Los Angeles. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it. So I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we roll in Los Angeles. If you can't make it by 7, then that's when you lost. The cops got the whole boulevard blocked off. But it's tricky, it used to be for one day, but now it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Got the Lolo show sitting on gold and chrome, bouncing by West Angeles funeral home. By the Rita Snitchell, check the game, I peep. I see the same hoochies out there every other week. The real reason people roll the show to get numbers. Watch your back, cause your ride get jacked like lumber. What a bummer, you gotta dip through lanes, and what a shame. It's like a West Coast dating game. Now the essays ride the show, the more the merrier. Worldwide, who needs the Hollywood area? We got coaches mixed like juice and gin. Stay tuned for next week, cause it's on again. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it. So I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we roll in Los Angeles. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it. So I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we roll in Los Angeles. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it. So I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we roll in Los Angeles. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it. So I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we roll in Los Angeles. You know what I'm talking about? Dapper Die, worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Rodeo, Martin Luther King, Vernon, Slauson, Hyde Park, Florence, on the sidewalk, Manchester, Central.
You gotta understand, once this get done, once we get it recognized by the state of California, it's on to the next step. See, God didn't pick me to like, you know what? You're going to be the one that says, this is an illusion. This is all foul. It should have never been created. It don't have nothing to do with Black power and the advancement of Black people. The Crips, the Bloods, none of that. It's never been designed to help us. Whoever helped create it, whoever helped and get it cracking, started, oh, we're going to do this and that, you need to be apologizing. That's what you need to do. If you 60-something years old and you say, I'm part of this and I've created the board, you need to apologize. See, because this is what you don't want. All you want is your name to live on through the internet. Obviously, that's the best that you're going to get. If you part of this Supreme Board, the best you're going to get is somebody going to do something about you on the internet. whatever kind of story it may be. That's it. That's what you gonna get. Yeah, that's what you gonna get out of it. Man, they're gonna tell a couple of stories about me. Man, you better wake up. This is an illusion. What you need to do is be changing it for your kids. That's what people don't understand. I've always been about kids ever since I've been starting this from Unity One, whatever, to present day. I deal with kids because kids shouldn't have to suffer through this. This is Dr. Crip. Welcome to the show. This is Dr. CripThoughts. But I want to read you something so you can understand a little bit more. I want to read this to you, make sure that you understand what I'm talking about. Listen to this. See, this is why education is so important, because believe it or not, it's a lot of 8, 18, 28, 38, 48, and 58 so-called Crips and Bloods, homies, that cannot do what I'm finna do. They have a problem with that. That's why you see what you see on the internet. That's why you see all the madness. But listen to this. According to the Encyclopedia Britannica, the precise origin of the Crips is in dispute. The gang initially formed in Los Angeles in either the late 1960s or early 1970s, either as a defense against other street gangs or as a political group inspired by the Black Panthers. Whatever the original intention behind the group, as noted by Black Past, these are the people that created this post. So this is their research. By the mid-1970s, they were a violent criminal group composed of loosely organized sets, smaller gangs operating under the umbrella of the Crips name. Let me tell you something. Loosely organized. That means dysfunction. The only thing y'all do is get together and cause more dysfunction. So generations of generations of generations of generation is going to fall on more dysfunctional, all the way up until the time when he got killed, I got shot, he doing this, he telling, oh, he ain't solid, he to the present day of what you see right now. That's what this is. By 1978, they were 45 sets in the Crips. And when the gang became involved with crack cocaine in the 1980s, the Crips were able to expand into a national gang. National gang, huh? Wow. As the gang grew, so did the violence, according to the law library. That's of the United States. Keep in mind, the first murder associated with the Crips occurred in 1972. For all you podcast people, that murder is in my hood. The dude's name was Mo. He was 15. He just looked like a grown man. Yeah, do your research. Do your research. By the end of that year, there were 28 more in Los Angeles. And by 1980, the Crips were involved in 355 deaths in the city, as reported by the Times. Between 1988 and 1992, gang-related homicides rose by an astounding 77% as Los Angeles gangs perfected violent tactics like the drive-by shooting. That's a tactic, the drive-by. See, in my era, the bracket, what we created, oh, you got to get out and walk. You got to walk them down. You feel me? I don't do drive-bys, homie. So you can get away with drive-bys now. Now you can't do none of that. You're going to jail. So that dude that just sit back and like, hey, you and you, y'all got to go. He's sending you to prison because that's where you going, or you're gonna be a snitch. Yeah, that's true. Get ready for that. That's your gift for blood and cripping. that's what you finna get. It says, as Los Angeles perfected the drive-by shooting, today the Crips boast about 35,000 members divided into 800 sets all across the contiguous United States. You feel me? So basically, y'all causing a bunch of destruction, and everybody, them 800 sets and all that, 35,000 members, a lot of busters, a lot of snitches, a lot of, people that wasn't born and raised in that neighborhood. If all gangs were to be just born and raised in their neighborhood, people might have had a chance. But tell me a gang right now that got a hospital in their hood, a bank, and an educational center, like a school or elementary school or a high school or all three. Oh, no, you tripping. That ain't, man, you must ain't never heard of Black Wall Street then. So don't say nothing ain't possible. So ain't no blueprints ever been laid, because there's never been no blueprints to lay down, because it's an illusion. It's false. It's a sickness. It's G.A.M.D. Gang addiction mental disorder. It is unreal. You tripping if you think this is real. Yeah. That's food for thought. Get it in your mind. I'm not going nowhere. God didn't already ordain me. Man, I'm going out like, I'm going like Peter in the Bible. Yeah. That's all you're going to hear from me now is the ending of gangs. Ending the sickness, period. That's where I'm at with it. So if you are on the other side of that, maybe you have a second agenda, maybe you have a second motive, but if you check your background, it's probably because you're probably a snitch, or you probably did some busters in your career. You can't stand on your own. So, this is, learn what you facing with what's coming right now to you. Because 2024 is about to be really on. And I hope everybody is ready. I'm prepared. I'm already preparing. I'm good. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm okay. I'm protected. We are ordained over here. And if you want to get on this side, because the only way we're going is up. Let me tell you something what's happening right now. The battle is beginning. That's why we got the Christian rappers coming right now. Yeah, you see them coming, and it's sounding all like, yeah, like, ooh, but when you listen to the words, what he's saying is like, oh, yeah, oh. And only the wicked ones is only going, oh, man, that's garbage. I don't want to hear that. Because you're too used to hearing, you want to hear murder and kill and all this other and turn up and all that, But you do it when you want to do it. Most 18 to 25s are turned down in the county. Prison and all that. Yeah, you don't hear about them until they get back out on the streets. This is the era of the buster, of the coward with a gun. That's the era we live in. That's just what we dealing with. Point blank, period. So yeah, man, this is Dr. Crip. This right here, this is the only positive thing the Crips has ever done. Tell me something more positive in a whole with multiple gangs at one time. This is it. This is it right here. And you can only get that one place. whereyoufromhomie.com. That's it. It'll never get old. It's done. It's in existence now. It's been done. It's in existence. You can't get it. Yeah. And it's $100. And only the real ones is buying them.
Go see the doctor.
There goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood.